What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I got something totally special lined up for you. So in honor of me hitting 100 subs, that's right, this tiny little channel, we hit our first 100 subs. So I'm doing a Go in Medieval 100 sub special. So that's going to be two-part. It's going to be the part challenge, which you're going to see here in the video, and I'm doing a merch giveaway. So let me start off by then mentioning that I have merch! Yep, as you can see there, beautiful, beautiful merch. Got a t-shirts, mainly, and some socks. Got the logo and a couple Star Wars-inspired things as well, like Camp Endor, Camp Alderaan, Mandalorian Smithing, an armor company, little Trask, noodle shop, for all those hardcore Star Wars fans out there. So go ahead and check it out. I got the link in the description. But that main t-shirt you see in the middle, I'm going to be giving one of those away to one of my lucky subscribers. So go ahead and drop a like, drop a subscription, drop a comment, and in the comments put hashtag 100beans. And then this Friday during the live stream, I will choose a YouTube subscriber for a winner of the beautiful t-shirts. And then I will also choose a Patreon supporter. So for those of you that are supporting me through Patreon, I'll do a separate drawing for you folks over there. And that will be this Friday. I will announce the winners. So between now and then, go ahead, drop a like on the video. You must be a subscriber as well. And then drop a comment, something witty, whatever you want. But just make sure it has the hashtag 100beans. And then that will get you an entry into the contest for the merch. All right. Now, for the challenge, here we are, Going Medieval, 100 sub special. I decided that for 100 subs, I'm going to build on 100 tiles. So this is the 100 tile challenge. I'm giving myself 3 starting villagers to start the village of Baronbeanshire. We have, from Season 1, our favorite, Tina for the win. And then myself, Cool Beans. And then from Season 2, our favorite, Naked Alfred. But I couldn't fit his hole, so he's just Naked Al. We're going to be playing in the survival mode, so not just the normal. This one makes it to where raids happen much more often. We're going with the regular new life, and we're going to be in a valley. So I'm going to mark out basically a 10 by 10 area. I'm going to mine around it to kind of set my perimeter. I'll have only one entry point, which will be a little 2 square spot. But I am restricted to only building within those 100 squares. I can build up and down as much as I want. I can build anything I want as long as it's within that 100 square zone. And I have a feeling we're going to rely heavily on foraging and stuff like that. So we can still go out and hunt and forage and do all that. But as far as like farming, building, anything like that, has to happen within those 100 squares. So let's embark on our journey. So I'm really excited about this. This is something I've been wanting to try. And I was trying to figure out if I could do a whole season on it. I didn't really think I could, so I figured I'd just do it for a challenge. Originally, I did see a video, somebody on YouTube that did a 50 tile challenge. And I was like, I'm pretty decent at the game, but I don't think I'm that good. So I decided 100 subs, 100 tiles. Each sub gets a tile for my first 100. I have kind of a layout in my mind of what I want to do. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to utilize building down and building up. That's going to be a big thing. So essentially, it's just going to be this beast tower surrounded by a moat with some farmland and basically a main gate that we will just have to defend that main gate with our lives. So I got the main 3. And let's see for the challenge if we can survive the first year. So a new life. The plague had ravaged the British Isles, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Untold millions went to an early grave, and those left standing were plunged into poverty, brutally scarred by the horrors that they had witnessed. Nothing would ever be the same again. In springtime of the year 1353, Tina for the win, Cool Beans, and Naked Alfred set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of the land as their own, as was their right in the eyes of God and under the law. Here they may lay down the foundations of some kind of future. Perhaps hope will follow. Some adventurers need challenge and excitement to feel alive, fighting off waves of aggressors who are out to steal land, harvest, or settlers is not for everyone. Are we all not sworn to a warrior's path? Asks Cool Beans, as the comrades sit huddled around a small fire, far from everything they know. After many travails, they arrived in a valley with golden plains, cut through by a snaking river. For naked Alfred, it conjured visions of bountiful harvests, song, and wine, a place to put down roots, a homeland. They decided to title it Barrenbeanshire. Alright, so here we go. Barrenbeanshire. Coming at ya. Ooh, nice little flat spot here. So let's take a look at the map. So we got to work with. So we got a nice little flat spot right in here. It's already cleared for us. Perfect. Ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and start allowing things. I'm just going to start allowing everything. Right? Allow it all. Allow, allow, allow. Allow all these goodies. Ooh, yeah, look at that big old patch of goodies. So as far as building, the only restriction is going to be within the 10 by 10 area. Material-wise, we can go all the way up to, you know, full-on irons, you know, limestone brick, everything. The other big thing is that with Update 9 now being out... Ooh, maybe I should build up in this corner. That might... Meh, nah. Down here in the middle is good. So with Update 9 being out... Ooh, nice big forest. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to try. Specifically the ladders and then the graded flooring. So we'll go ahead and give those a try. Alright, so now let's mark out a 10 by 10 area. Oh yeah, look at the detailing on this now. Ooh, the sun, oh man, gorgeous. Okay. So, I don't know, here? So let's mark that, and then 1, 2, and we'll mark that. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Do I want to go that way? Actually, what? No. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the turn piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, perfect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the turn piece. Alright, so then within that will be our boundary. Actually, you know what? I probably should have done it around that so we don't have to move all our shit. That's a good call. Good call, guys. Look at you. Bunch of geniuses. You're already teaching me some things. Alright, so let's go here and here. So we got the 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11, 12. So those are the turn pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And turn. Alright, so just to verify. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I think we can... Yeah, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, perfect. So we got our 10 by 10 area. Gold. So that is what we're restricted to building within. Now let's go ahead and grab a default stockpile. We're going to go ahead and stockpile that. Boom. It is already high priority. Now, before we get started, scheduling. You know I like to work my peoples. So, let's go 8, 9, 10, and 11, you're going to be working. Get 12 off, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you'll be working. And then you'll get 2 hours, 2 hours, and then it's sleep. And then, let's go here and add an extra 5th hour work there. Okay, perfect. So, copy, and then everybody gets the same. So, Naked Alfred, I imported. Well, by imported, I mean I took a picture in the other one and copied it as best I could. Tina, I saved originally because she was a starter. So I just brought her over. I did change her hair, gave her a little bit longer hair. But she still is a dwarf because she's one of the starting dwarves. And then my profile, I made it as much like me as possible. So I gave myself my glorious beard. So, that's scheduled jobs. All right. So we know how this goes. Go here. Now for hunting. So I set... So Naked Alfred is our melee guy. I am a marksman, but I will not be the hunter. Tina is going to be the main hunter. So she's going to go on the hunt. Construction is going to be Alfred. With myself as a backup. Let's see. She has low in that. She has low in that. Alright. And then she will be our animal handler. She will not be a miner. She will not do botany. And then she will be our Chef Boyardee. So when she's not hunting, she is chopping and cooking. And then crafting, everybody will just stay at 3 at that. And then she is not a smith, she's not a carpenter, and she's not a tailor. I believe she's our researcher, yes. 2. Okay. So, when she is not hunting, she is cooking. And when she is not cooking or hunting, then she is researching. Perfect. Alright, so now for Naked Alfred. He is building. And when he is not building, he is mining. He is not growing anything. He is not harvesting anything. He has nothing to do with animals. He is not cooking. Crafting. Okay. He will smith. He will be a backup carpenter. No tailor. And then he'll be a backup on intellect. Same with myself. I am a primary tailor. 16 versus 15, so I will be carpentry. My smithing will be nothing. My cooking is nothing. So botany is going to be my main thing. So harvesting, growing. Construction, I'm a backup. Animal, nothing. And mining, I'm a backup. So in priority, when it comes for like myself, I will tend first. If that's done, I will rest. If that is done, then I will grow. If that's done, then I will harvest. If that's done, then I will cut. If that's done, then I will tailor. If that's done, then steward and hauled. Otherwise, come back around and I will construct, or carpent, or I will mine, or I will research. Go ahead and remove artistry on both of them. Okay, so all in all, we have somebody marked for every job. It is a little thin, but we will do our best. So first things first, we need a good line of sight. So let's go ahead and cut down all of these trees around here. Alright. So we got the mining going. Now the layout I have in mind is we'll go ahead and do that all the way across. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then same thing. Alright, so we're going to pause it real quick. Before he gets any further... Oh, come on. Get out of the way, goat. Alright, we're going to have him equip the spear. And we'll have him equip the armor. So something that I recently learned when it comes to melee combat is that two-handed weapons have a 2 square stretch. So essentially you could put down grated doors right here, have somebody in this square, and they'll be able to attack through the door to somebody here. What is this? Short sword. Okay, so Tina, we're going to give you the long bow. And then myself, we will give the short bow. And then this, we will shrink the zone. And then myself, Praetor's Hall. So get that out of the way. Okay, perfect. So I'm thinking of keeping to this relative size. So the biggest thing that we're going to need now is a basic research table. And then we're also going to need a butcher's table. Now the reason I'm putting them outside for now is I am going to be building or digging under because I want to get my cellar dug down first. So then that's going to be the next thing. Is we're going to go ahead and mark all of this for being dug. And I'm going to do it kind of out in phases because we're going to try out the new ladder. So that is one thing that is definitely going to work in our favor. I was trying to think of this, how I could do this originally with like the stairs, and then it dawned on me. I was like, hey, update 9, we have the ladder. Alright, so now that we have this, we're going to go forever. But the biggest thing is now that we can research architecture and then research agriculture. So right out the gate, we're going to need those. Because we're going to need these beams. I'll go ahead and put this here, put this here. And then, what do we have for doors? I could do a wooden door, wicker door, grated door is eventually what I'm going to want to do out front. So let's just do a wooden door. That way, that way. Okay. So that'll get the structure started there. And this is essentially going to be the base for the tower. All of this stuff, storage, all this is going to be moved into here between the cellars and the different levels going up and down. This will all be mined out, so it'll force enemies to come here. And then right out here in this front area, we'll have growage, and then these 4 will be blocked off. Maybe these 5 will be blocked off, and we'll have ladders going up with a archer's perch across the top, basically to rain down fire. So all of my building has to be within here. I can forage, do whatever I want out here, but when it actually comes to the building, it has to be out. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to harvest these berries. I'm going to mark everything I can for harvest out here. Okay, the big thing is I'm going to need those berries. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to farm berries, but in their natural position. This is a trick that I normally like to use, is you come here and you use the field, but you only select the squares that already have it, and then you just mark that it's for harvest only, not for resowing. So that way they're not actually farming the land, but it's marking it, so then that way once it is ripe, the settlers will automatically go and harvest it without having to resow the area. And then you just have to keep an eye on everything as it grows. The other thing I'm still throwing around the idea of is what to do specifically for trees. So do I just keep harvesting the trees that are out here? Because then saplings, what do I do with those? I'm thinking of maybe starting a stockpile somewhere out here where I just put all my junk. Anything that I don't need, just dump it out here. That way it's in a stockpile, so when a merchant comes, I can sell it. But then it's not anything I'm going to need. So, you know what, let's just go ahead and do that now. So outside of our gates right here, I'll just do a 3x. So this is a very high priority, so clear all. What's going to go in here is human remains. Food, no. Fermenting ingredients, no. Materials. Yeah, let's go iron, gold, silver, limestone, dirt, clay, salt. Yeah, let's put all that out there. Sticks and wood we're going to need. And we'll put coal out here as well. Manufactured. We're going to want those in our main, right? Because those are our goodies. Waste. We'll take all of waste out here. Bones rotten. Okay. And then fodder. Nope. Warfare. Okay, so seeds. We're going to want all the goodies. So saplings are the ones that we're going to not want. So everything else we're going to keep inside. Waste books, medicine, trophy structures. Okay. So that's what that's going to be for. So let's go ahead and copy that out here. So those are our 2 waste piles. Alright, how's Naked Alfred doing? Still digging it up in there. Go ahead and just mine all that out, my man. And then ladders. How do these work? This is something I still haven't really... I'm gonna be experimenting with those a lot during this challenge as well. So let's go ahead and fast forward it. So this first night, I'm not gonna have their beds ready, unfortunately. Okay, so let me get this. It's going to go down there. I know they don't have access to it yet. And that reminds me too, I need to build a campfire. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Let's go ahead and chop this tree out. That one not work. Why is it not? There we go. Alright, so we'll put meat butchering there forever. We got our sheep. And here we're going to go meals until we have, what, 9? Let's go 12. Okay. So before we go any further, let's put down some sleeping spots. Ooh, so this is already, I'm already sweating on this. I have a plan, so hopefully we can get it going here. Okay, so on this inside area, let's bring these walls down. That's part of my problem right now. Oop. Alright, so first night was successful. That's good. We're gonna come from this side. Yeah, it's that border that's tripping me out right now. Okay, so they'll build those as they go. Alright, so far so good. do a torch. Or maybe a brazier. Brazier. A limestone. Put those out here, maybe. Yeah, why not? Alright, just to mark. Well, no. You know what? No. No, stop. Stop. Nope. That would violate the challenge. We said no building outside. So nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna succumb. Alright, oh, one thing we forgot to do. Alright, so this is ranged, two-handed. Let's go cap. He will be a helmet. All apparel. All armors for everybody. And they will all be on meal plans. Okay, yep, totally forgot to do that. My bad. Now let's get back into it. Okay, so before we get too far into it, so that needs to go down there. So ladder here. Yep, we'll try that for now. Because I really want to try... the mechanic. Yeah, I really want to try the mechanic to see if I have a single ladder that goes all the way from top to bottom, if they can, like, get off at, like, in between floors. That's something that I kind of am questioning. I think that's possible. Right, yeah, because see there, he goes down. That's so cool. So then, you know what, let me build a ladder going up. Okay, so then down here, so the other thing I'm going to need to do, so it's supports. That's going to be the name of the game, this whole tower. It's going to be supports. So it's going to be something very important we're going to have to keep up on. Alright. So let's chop down some more trees here. Maybe chop down those and that. Chop down these. Just trying to get a good line of sight. We want to make sure that any incomers, we will see them. And there, he built those. Okay, so hopefully those supports now, as we go deeper, will help out a lot better. Oh, and even I'm getting down there and helping Naked Alfred. Like, let's go, bro. Let's stick this shit out. Oh, I'm just hauling stuff around for him. Okay. That's fair. So let's grab him. Let's have him start back here. Right, so we're going to want to dig down. So the way I have it imagined is this first floor, when you first walk in, is going to be the main hall. Below that will be the kitchen. And then below that will be the fermenting area, because that has to be cooler. And then below that, so essentially our third basement down, will be our cellar. And then we can add additional cellars below that. But then that way we're deep enough to where then we can expand to the whole 10 by 10 area that deep down. And have just a massive cellar unit. And then same thing with up above, is then we'll go up a layer. So the second floor up will be a library, and then the third floor up will be our dormitory, and then 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, everything like that will be all of the different workshops. That's kind of how I have it envisioned. But ultimately, this little choke point right here is what's going to be crucial. Oh, he's gone and gotten himself stuck. Alright, so we're going to have to... Alright, so we're going to have to get me... My construction is decent, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to... Oh, come on, there we go. Prioritize that. Okay, and then overview. Let's look at some of the wildlife we have here. So we have a young deer, We have some polecats. A couple more deer. Alright, so we'll put them all on the hunting list. What are these? Fox? Nope, we'll leave those for now. Oh no. Alright, Alfred is stuck. Man, we'll just keep mining, I guess. And he can just sleep his way down there. So this is gonna have to be this is gonna be interesting. How we're gonna do this. Now that he's trapped down there. So we're gonna have to put that in there. I have a feeling he's just gonna be stuck down there for a minute. Until we can figure out what the hell to do. So like I said, this first room is going to be the hall. Let's look at a medium table. What about the small table? I might be able to get away with that. Or let's look at the large table. Alright, so let's go small table. Going to have to put it up over here. And we're going to have to go wicker stool there. There. Just put one at every spot. That's our main seating area. Okay, now for this upper floor. Again, like I said, supports are then going to be the name of the game, so we're going to have to throw those in like that. I'm more so doing it for an aesthetic, but also just out of safety. You know, I don't want anything to happen to my good peoples. Put back in there. Yep, we'll just put that there. Okay. So there, they'll have the nice little gaming thing in their main hall. Alfred is down there just like a beast. Okay, so flooring. Actually, before we do that, we need these. So here, and then here, and here. Okay, and then flooring. I will grab myself. Prioritize construction. Alright. It looks like Alfred is sleeping. We got more stuff. We'll do that last one, and then he can go to sleep. Yep, sorry my man, but that's how we're gonna have to do it for now. Whoa, where did I go? Heyo! Alright. Let's see what we can do about this. So I'll go ahead and put one there as well. I'll just do the whole floor like that. Okay. And this will have to go... Alright, so myself... construct. So let me go to mine and set one for construction. And we'll draft, undraft. Right. Okay, there. So we got Alfred. Hopefully we'll get him going there now. Oh, looks like I'm building all the stuff up here first. Interesting that it does like a see-through of the floor when it's building that piece. It is very interesting. Oh, she is just... Unsuitable environment. Okay, so that was one of the new things they added. That people will not want to use stuff if it's in a bad area. So that's essentially what's happening right here. So that's something new. Interesting. Alright, and Alfred's free. Perfect. That got a little hairy there. So now going forward, when we go down another level, we're going to have to make sure that we only mine the strip at a time. Uh-oh, I went one too many. Did I? Yeah, I did. Come on. There. Now let's look at the mine. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we'll just do it a strip at a time. So I am building like a madman. to help out. Get to the 6. Alright. So here we're going to build up to the next level. Alright, this should be interesting. So we got the hall, the library, and then we'll have to go up one more floor for the dorms. So, Tina for the win and Naked Alfred are now friends. Ooh, look at that bright-ass sun. Ooh, man. Alright, so now going up to the 7 level. Let's go ahead and put in the framing here. So there, and then the doubles that we like. And then we'll go ahead. Building up is definitely a lot easier than building down. But I understand. So this new ladder system is definitely coming in handy for this setup. There's no doubt in my mind. Oop, autosave. Alright. We'll go ahead and grab the floor. We'll do the same thing again. So since this is the bedroom, I'm thinking, why don't we do windows? So that's where, okay, so that's where that is. Okay, so we'll go here and here. So then there and there. And then we'll do it on the edge. Here. And here. Yeah, go ahead and throw some windows in since it's the bedroom. Make it fancy. We'll do them up real nice. Make it fancy. Alright, looking good. So we're going to be doing a lot of floor traversing. Alright, so this up here is the library. So this will get moved into here. Maybe like right there? Sure. Sure. Why not? I'm not picky. And we got the hall. And then we go down for the kitchen. Which for that, we will relocate the butcher station down. And then we will also relocate the fire. Ooh, friendly visits. Lone traveler. A rangy hawker empties their pack, spreading a selection of ornaments on a linen cloth on the ground. I buy and sell things that take my fancy on the road, they say with a crooked smile. Take a look if you like. So for those of you that watch my second season, Heathen Cuisine, this traveler, being all alone, wouldn't even stand a chance. My cannibals would take to him instantly and would have him for dinner, and it would be delicious. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out. That season, I'm going to do the next episode hopefully tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and get that all started. Alright, so we haven't started digging down here yet. Alright, looks like I am transferring. Alright, so just go ahead and butcher meat forever. Get that set up. And so I'm thinking that as far as the layout, hanging things on the wall is really going to be our friend in this play. So let's put one here. And one there. So we're definitely going to want to keep that room well lit. Now when it comes to the main hall, here I might want to put down a brazier. So we'll put down a limestone. No, let's go clay. Clay. Yeah, we'll just do limestone. We'll do limestone for now. Or do we have excess of clay? I think we have clay on hand. What is this? Dirt, limestone, dirt. Okay, so we have a bit of limestone, so let's go with the limestone. Let's go ahead and put one there. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want a brazier. I'm just going to do wall torches. Everything's going to be wall torches. Damn mining thing, always getting in the way. We'll do one. it's that yellow glow. It gets in the way sometimes, I swear. Alright, we'll do one at each end. For here. And then going up to the library. Yeah, we'll just do the same thing. One at each end. And then we won't do one in the dorm until... I mean, we might do... So in the dorm, we might do a brazier just because that needs to be kept much warmer of an area. So here's the dorm. So we'll go ahead and throw down the beams that we need. So beam here, 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 and here. And then we will grab the flooring that we need. And grab a ladder. Alright, and then we'll grab the flooring that we need. There, I'll put in the flooring. At least give us a roof cover for now. Until we can expand up. This is already looking super janky. I love it. Alright, so one of the things that we are going to need to do here quickly is cabbage. So we're going to need to get this moved. Okay, so let's relocate this bed up here. There's that one, so we'll do this one. Relocate it up here as well. And then we will relocate this one up here as well. Yep, that's just going to have to do it for now. That's going to be the best we can offer. Alright, so that's going... Dormitories. Libraries looking good. So go ahead and do that forever. And then coming on down to the hall. Down to the kitchen. Which cook until we have... What do we say, 19? 6, there's 3. Yeah, 3 times 4, that's 12. I said 12. Why is it so high? Oh, then animal feed. Actually, you know what? Let's not do animal feed just yet. Alright, so then down below the kitchen, this is going to be our fermenting. So we're going to need to go the one more to get to the cellar. So most of these have a stability of 4, so that's good. Nothing too unstable just yet. So let's go ahead and speed all this along. We're doing great. 4th day of spring. Actually, you know what? Who's our speechcraft? Come out here and barter with him. There you go, all the way up, all the way, all the way, all the way. Alright, so let's do some quick little bartering. So aged fine wine. We got some ale still, that's good. So barley, beet seed, birch sapling. So let's go ahead and give him all of that. Like I said, we can try to sell them. Cool. Our cat, he has a dog. A lot of hay. He's got some herbs. He's got some honey crisps. We have some leathers. Let's give him all the hair leather. Yeah, let's give him all those little leathers. Lots of linen. Give him the maple. The goats, mechanical. Give him the oak saplings. We have a lot of raw meat, so that's good. We have some berries. We have some pie. Simple healing kits. Ooh, he's got a wolf. That's awesome. Alright, so what does that give us? That gives us 50 gold. So 50 gold to spend on stuff. We can get, what, the 3 wines. So we need to come up with 13 more gold. Well, let's find some stuff to burn. Ooh, we have bread. Huh, interesting. We have bread. Cool. So what about here? Let's get rid of some of the linen. There, little bonus. So we'll give him all of our saplings and our leathers from all the animals we've been butchering. And in return, he's going to give us some aged fine wine. 3 for the 3 of us. Perfect. Simple, easy. He doesn't really have too much. But we'll go ahead and accept it. Having some fun. That's great. Good, good. Actually, one thing I do want to put in the library that I just remembered is we need worship. We need worship of some kind. So, Oak Brethren, that's a 2. Oop, auto-saving. So go ahead and set that there, and then Restitutionists, we'll set that there. So this is going to get really tight and uncomfortable really, really quickly. But that's fine. This is going to be fun. Where are the peoples? Domestics. So go on vermin control, and we'll assign you to Tina. So they are being soaked right now. So they're going to have a negative mood modifier. Yep, they're going to wake up and be super pissed about that. Even though I told them to move those damn things up. So, no, you need to prioritize. Get all of that stuff in here. Prioritize this one as well. The Faithful Sons of England merchant is leaving your settlement. Not enough beds. Yes, I understand that. And prioritize this sleeping spot as well. There. Get everybody inside where it's nice, dry. Hopefully we have the roof above. We do. There's our 3 aged wines. Alright, so Naked Alfred and Tina for the win. Or BFFs. Homies for life. That's great. Alright, Alfred. My man. You need to be mining. Yep, there we go. There's nothing left to build. So this... we need to expand... oh, actually, I wanted to do it... so we need to expand it this way. And then shrink it this way. Because then over here is where I want to put... actually, and then we need to expand, say, here. To make up for the shrinkage here. Then what? Okay, so where am I? So prioritize hauling. Get this out of here. Prioritize hauling. Come on, dude. Prioritize hauling. Get all this cleared. Prioritize hauling. Come on. Get all this shit out of the way. Prioritize hauling. Prioritize hauling. Prioritize hauling. Come on, kid. Alright, no more spots. So, now the next thing we need to do is we need to build a mighty, mighty fortress. So here, 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 and here. And then we need to come here and iron ingots is what's going to need to happen. So we can get those. But in the meantime, we can put down regular doors. That will definitely help us. Alright, so we got almost all of that dug out. Ooh, Naked Alfred, he's the man. Alright. So then once we get that, then we will need to put these up. And we will go limestone. Which way are they facing? They're facing out that way. Alright, so we got a bunch of vegetable rot going on right now. Which once we get fermenting, then we'll be able to man, it is just raining a lot. I feel like since the new update, it rains almost every other day. Okay, so down here still he's still mining it out. Alright, they're gonna build the doors. Perfect. Now we're going to need to add ladder. other side. Limestone flooring. Alright, and then 4 defenses with limestone. Okay, now, before any of you flood the comment section, I understand that this is out of the 10 by 10. This is the only grace I'm going to allow myself, and that's is that this little overhang. So that's it. That's the only, like, that's my mulligan. That's my one. If I break the rules one time, it's gonna be that. I figure it's you know, doable just because with the pathing and how everything has to work. And then I will put wall torches. I'll put wall torches out or in. I feel like they need to be inside. Yeah, we'll put wall torches here and here. We'll do the same thing on this, here and here. There, so that way this center area is going to be nice and well lit. And I'm curious, do these have... Ooh, they do. So we're going to have to go around and set all of these to very high priority. Just like in my other episodes where you guys got to watch me sit and mess around with a bunch of trees. Same thing. Alright. So there we go. Those are very high. Did I do it in the top one? Nope, there's nothing there. So now the other thing that they added with the new update is the concept of temperature moving across floors now, vertically and horizontally. So the way I see it is heat rises, so the bedroom will actually get nice and comfy. So here, let's look at this room. What's this room at? Ooh, 49 degrees. Okay, so that's interesting. So those wall torches actually didn't really do shit, temperature-wise. So we're definitely going to need to fix that. And what about in here? What's the temperature? 48 degrees. Okay. So this will be a very high priority. Settlers are exhausted. Then go the fuck to sleep. Auto-saving. Alright, I might have to do some kind of... something like this. Or I might put a brazier in this corner of every floor. Something like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. Okay, so here we go. Now we'll do the next 3 floors. Or the next 3. Trying to work down to our cellar. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can be building to have? Ooh, we're going to need an animal pen at some point. Okay, so another thing is when it comes to dead settlers, dead humans, right? Obviously, we can either go the route of burning them or we can do a graveyard. I'm thinking that we do a graveyard and we literally just dig the graves along the edge all the way around. You know, or maybe out here in the front, but something like that. So I know technically we're building, but it's more so laying people to rest. Just because the other option is if we really want to adhere, is we could put the pyre in here and just burn everybody. And then we'll just have all this excess ash that will go out here to the dump piles. So I don't really want to do that unless I absolutely have to. So let's do a cabbage field. We need a cabbage field stat. Alright, so we have some ground that's going to need to be built up. Or I mean, dug up and terraformed with dirt so we can grow crop. Alright, so the other thing that I was saying from before, is you come here, and you do this. So you click on that, and then you expand it to include this, this, and then you like that. And then what you do is you say, don't sow. So when it's ripe, they'll harvest. And that's a way to be able to have them auto harvest without having to lay down any new, right? So you tell them all of this. Same thing. You make it a high priority, but you say don't. And looks like there's a non. So we'll tell them don't worry about that. And then I'll come back in here. And we can just shrink some of this out. Right, just shrink some of this out. Ooh, new settler. Salvation the River Bandits. Appearing deranged at first, Goffred was simply overcome with terror, a pitiful, stumbling corpse, with wells from binding and harsh beatings by a cruel master. Goffred begged, hide me, I will die if I am caught. Alright, what is he? Ooh, he's got some good melee. He's a cheerful army cook, so he will help with culinary and the botany aspect, and he's got some good medicine. I say the more the merrier. That's going to make this challenge all the better. So, oh, where are you going, bro? Alright, this is going to take us back. Okay, so, on this upper area, we now need to put in a new bed. A sleeping spot. Well, let's put in 2 more there. Hauling to stockpile. Prioritize construction. There. We build the bed for our newest member. Ooh, nice. Got this all worked out. She is writing and he is drinking. Oh no, don't consume. Okay, so that is one thing that we forgot to do. Is we forgot to say no human carcasses. We forgot to say no waste. And for seeds, we forgot to say no saplings. So I forget sometimes that when you set a zone that you want one thing to be at, you have to deny it everywhere else. Otherwise, they'll just keep dumping that shit. So there. That will help clear up some space. At least with those components. Let's get everybody going back. Alright, so we have a search party arrives in 19 hours. Well, it's a good thing we got this all set up. Because we are ready. We are ready. We are going to rain down on them. So now, let's go ahead and copy and paste our schedule for him. Let's look at what he can do. Alright, so animal handling is decent. Alright, so let's put this at 1, this at 1, you got 3, this at 1, this at 1. Okay, so marksman is garbage. Construction is garbage. Botany, he's passionate about it, so we'll set that as a 2 for him. Animal handling, he'll be our main guy for that. Mining is a 10, so he'll be a backup. We'll set that for a 2. Cooking, he'll grab that when he can. Smithing, he's garbage. Carpentry is 11, so 16, 15. So we'll leave that as a 3. Tailoring, he'll be a backup for that. Research is a 7, which is pretty much garbage. Okay. So he's pretty much just going to be a backup for a lot of stuff. So we will grab him one. He'll be our shield. Helmet. You will wear all the armors, and you're going to be on a meal plan with everybody else. Alright, so now we need to head down here, and we need to up this to 16. Now that we have extra mouths to feed. And we need to do another row. Alright, so all in all, let's just go ahead and set it. Just go ahead and do it. Just do it. Do it to it, my guys. Alright. Kitchen. What is the temperature in here? 49. Alright, so it's not bad, but it's definitely not good. So in here, we're definitely going to need to put some kind of brazier. I'm almost positive. Yeah, 52. It's still cold in here. So stone brazier. I'm thinking right here. Because we do have the table in the way. Do we want to... Alright, research is available. Alright, so, without further ado. So we got stone block cutting. Fermenting. Or preserving food. Fermenting right now is I think going to be our bigger need. Anyway, back to stone braziers. One here and one over there. I'm curious. So the only reason I'm hesitant is so we have a stool here and then we'll put this here. So do they travel at that diagonal to get to that seat? Like how does that work? That's what I'm curious about. I mean, we can slide all this down one, I guess, but then we'll kind of have a similar problem here. Tricky indeed. I guess for the time being, we'll just put it next to the staircase. Or, actually, you know what? Let's put it one more over here. So we'll do that, because we need to get the hall nice and... Alright, so let's go ahead and fast forward time. Ah, the boob. He did exactly what I was hoping he would not do. He dug out those those 3 immediate spots, so now we can't go anywhere. I love this. When you come down to this under view and you can't see anything except for where they are, and they just look like they're running around like a bunch of madmen. A bunch of chickens with their heads cut off, just like... It's great. It's great. Oh, Alfred, you're gonna do it again. So down in this area, 51. This is interesting. Is he gonna... Oh? Ale has rotted and turned into vinegar. That is both interesting and unfortunate. Oh, here he goes again. Dude's a boob, I swear. Alright, so he's cooking up. That's good. We got these boobs working at it. Hard as ever. Oh. Lost property! Alright, it's go time, ladies and gentlemen. Violent extortionists, the river bandits. The brute spoke, soft but menacing. Gothred belongs to me. Hand over my slave, or you will all suffer. They were deadly serious. All in all, he seems to be a decent enough lad, so let's refuse. It's time for war. Alright. So, it's go time, ladies and gents. So we got myself. They're coming from that side, so let's put me here. Let's get Tina up here. Let's get me. Is he stuck down there? Or is he just idle? Okay, he's just idle. That's good. I was hoping he wasn't stuck. Alright, so let's get him here. And let's get him. Let's put him there. We'll put him there. Alright. So, let's go. Assemble! Ah! No. There. Alright, so Tina and myself are going to be the first ones to see them. Here they come. Come on, you guys are missing an awful lot for them being right below you. Victory! The settlers came under attack. The ordeal continued for an hour and 51 minutes. All settlers survive. 2 enemies, about to be 3, are dead. Cool Beans was the bravest, dealing the most damage. Thankfully, no settlers were hurt by enemy weapons. Perfect. Everyone, thank you for your help. You have been excellent. I'm going to go ahead and allow all of this stuff. Alright, so now for the biggest decision. We have 3 bodies that we need to deal with. What do we do? What do we do? So, unmarked graves. I think we just bury them out here. Kind of as a sign, a warning, if you will. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Ooh, here, let's go wooden grave, limestone. No, let's just do a simple wooden grave. Right, they're just raiders. They don't deserve the best. So something like that, maybe 3 away. We just start lining them up. Like this. Oh, we just put some like that. Like that. I know I built 4, but just for symmetry's purpose. No, wrong one. I wanted this guy. Ah, Damn it. Wrong one, wrong one. It's like, shit, no. Okay, so we're going to have to put in a trough. And a pen marker. Let's go ahead and put that in now. And then what I'm going to do is this right here, I'm just going to put the fence straight across. And then that'll be where they'll live. And then we can milk them and do all that jazz. It'll be fantastic. Then we got our cabbage field over here. Perfect. And then we set all of these to be harvested when they're ripe. And we're just going to make sure that we... Yep, we marked don't sow. Same thing over here. Go ahead and cancel that out. Mark don't sow. And we'll shrink the zone. Just a smidgen there. Smidgen there. That random one in the middle. This one out here. Nope, it was that one was the one I didn't want. Damn it. Come on. Expand, there. And then shrink it up here. Okay, that way we get every single one. And same thing with this one. Shrink the zone by these three. This one. We need that one to connect. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Alright, looks like I am building. Getting the pen ready. Let's go down and see how's going down here. Alright, so we need to put in more floor. There. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take care of that. Alright, so we put, oh yeah, we put the bodies away. Interesting. Well, let's go back to speeding everything up. Alright, so our first raid was successful. Alright, looks like they were all warriors of some kind. I need two-handed. I think they were all one-handed. What is this? Is this a two-handed? Info. Does not... I'm not seeing. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out later. It's not a priority just yet. Now, let's look at what the temperature is in here. 62. So priority is very high. Intensity, let's go high. So now, let's look. Ah, there, it's raising. Good, we want to get it up into the 70s. I'm curious if that intensity thing can be done on... I didn't see it on the torches. Nope. Okay. So... it's just for these. It looks like. We're up to 71. Alright, so it's a nice 70 in there. That's good. That's what we want. Alright, so now here. Just put enemies. 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 Alright, so who's... preparing food, constructing, mining, preparing food. Okay, hauling to stockpile. Oh, no, he's gonna go ahead and... Alright, they're both buried. Alright, perfect. I didn't even have to tell him to. They went ahead and just buried him. So here lies Aidan Damon, Michael Bonnell, and Marcus Digby. Alright. Research available. Let's check that out. It's like furniture. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy furniture. Let's go ahead and unlock that. Ooh, it looks like our cabbage is coming in nice. Let's go down. Go ahead and mine that out now. Let's see how he approaches this. Going all the way, all the way. Okay, so it does do like a cool little thing. Very cool, very interesting. I didn't know what it was going to do. Actually, I don't know these. Do I want them just like this for now? No. Okay, so that takes me down. So now here's a cellar. So now what I want to know is, can I keep digging out? So we'll go here, 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 here. Oh, like this. We'll leave, because we'll leave those for support. So is he doing it from above? How is that? I'm interested, because I've had playthroughs where we've had cave-ins due to vertical stability loss. And so I'm curious. Stability here is still 4. Oh, 3. 3. Okay, so we are losing something. So stability here is still 4. Stability, stability, okay. Stability of 3. Okay, so there is a stability loss, but it doesn't look like it's too much. So those are exhausted. Naked Al. What's going on, my dude? Oh, autosave. Alright, job satisfied. Okay, so desperately thirsty. Alright, so that is the fermenting that we need to solve ASAP. So that's going to be in here. So let's come up. We need to throw in some torches. Throw that one down there. That one down there. Okay. So we got those. The new production that we need is the ferment station. So we're going to put that right here then. Yeah, let's just put it right there. Right, we'll make sure that we set this for very high priority. So let's go up to in here. What is the temperature of this room? In the 50s. Okay. We'll do the same thing on this wall. So it's very high. Damn, dude is just a building machine. Construction up to 22. Look at him. Go, Naked Alfred. Alright, so fermenting fruit juice. Alright, so we're going to do fruit juices forever. And what is the temperature of this room? 52. So this room is actually too warm. $53. I think it might be this. Okay, so we gotta do the stockpile. So we'll go ahead and pause it, clear all. Very high priority. So this is only going to be for fermenting ingredients. So unpause. That's essentially what this entire room is going to be. It's going to be a giant fermenting room. Let's look at the temperature. 52 degrees. There's got to be a way we can make it colder. So it'll never decompose. Alright, so fermenting is great for right now. We'll see as it gets into better quality. I know that that is a concern. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that for now. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not any kind of cave-in or anything. Alright, so now let's go up above and see what's going on up here. Research available now. Alright, what do we got? Decorations. Nope, let's hold off on that. Settlers are exhausted. Naked owl. Why are you exhausted, my man? What is going on? Alright, so what is their current schedule? Looks like everybody's getting up at 5. So what if... just for the time being, I'm going to give Al an extra hour of sleep. Let's see what happens. Because thankfully, we don't get the disturbed sleep concept that happens on some of the other games of this style. Specifically Stranded Alien Dawn, which I did this last Friday free play. Ooh, Chronicle decomposing. I know, we gotta get all this underground. Alright, how are we doing in here? Spare room. Temperature's down to the 50s. How's this doing? Fermenting in 2 days. Ferments in 1 day. Excellent. All those berries that we've been harvesting, we're going to turn everything into wine. We're just going to get it all completed as best as possible. Alright, what is this? Headscarf. I know I told some of them that they can put on caps. So let's grab me. Where am I? Equip this headscarf. I'm pretty sure I just made a notion that I didn't like it. Ugly apparel. These rags are not fit for me. It's poor quality. That, you know what, that might be the reason. It's sturdy. I mean, it's not horrible. So that wall right there, I'm gonna wanna, that last row, I'm gonna wanna build for that underground area. This last row, I'm gonna want to build something because it's what goes with flush from up above. So it makes me nervous. Put wood supports down here. Just because the last thing I want is any kind of cave-in or anything like that. So I'll do it right there, because that will be the edging. Because ultimately, the whole 10 by 10 I would love to dig out. Let's do some supports. Get some more beams in here, I guess. We'll put beams. Little tiny beams. We'll do them here just because I know that there is some walling up above. I don't want to lose any stability if I can help it. Alright. So, yep, it's going to be a little bit weird. But, 'tis what it is. What do we get here? Oh, that's right, we got all kinds of goodies. Let's go back up to the... Here, let's go to the bedroom. Everybody going to sleep. So that's good. Got the armor stand. We've got those new wood beds, though. So deconstruct that. So we'll set all these beds to be deconstructed because it is new bed day. And what's the temperature in this room? 53. You know what? Maybe a brazier in here wouldn't be too bad. Alright, and then Naked Owl, you get that extra hour of sleep. I'm thinking that's really helping him. Because he's very well rested, and his mood seems to be doing a lot better now that he's getting a full night's sleep. Alright, so, pause it real quick. Bed. Ooh, these are bigger. Ooh, yeah, these are significantly bigger beds. Yeah, I can't go that way. I'm gonna have to do that. Interesting. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and just remove this one. Just because I want it to be the same. There. The middle aisle to walk up, those two. Okay, and I got this little spot over here. Which said maybe that's where we'll put a brazier. Throw it up in the corner right there. Well, nah. Everybody's fine for now. 4 people, 4 beds. Shouldn't be a problem. Food reserves is low. Okay, so let's look at our wildlife. We can go... Let's go get that deer. Go get those deer. Get that polecat. Get that deer. Get those deer. Alright, yep, let's do some more hunting. What are these 10%ers? Little fox. Let's go ahead and get him. Get these fox. Okay. So we'll send Tina out on a massive hunt. That should definitely help out. Got our nice little wall. Got that going. Hopefully our cellar here is getting finished. We got the main hall. Alright. Went down into the kitchen. We got fermenting going. Alright. So in this first area right here, I want to put these guys. So put a whole bunch of those. Alright, looks like we're out of wood. So, time to go a-chopping. We're going to need lots of wood. So might as well. Let's chop it up. A little deforestation never hurt anybody. Yet. Alright, got the fodder in there. Ooh, I wigged out there for a second. Alright, there was something else that we got. Oh, wall bookshelf. Standing bookshelf. Okay, so I need to look at what is the temperature inside this room. 62 degrees. Okay, so now we need to look at a set of chronicles. So they're on the ground. So they need to be temperature decay. Okay, so they're good as long as they're below 70-ish degrees. Okay, so they can go up here just fine. So we can build bookshelves like there's no tomorrow. Actually, you know what? We'll have to go here, 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 like this. So there, I'm getting down the wood that we need. Just lots and lots of wood for everything. This shit is everywhere. And we're running out of storage. Okay, so what we'll do, we've done a stockpile. No, we'll put down, never mind, sorry, I'm changing my mind. We'll put down a stockpile. No, not there either. We'll put down the stockpile. No, we're not going to want it down there. Never mind. Scratch that. Reverse it. Okay, so down here. It's all mined out, finally. Now let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. Go ahead and finish that off. Got the beams going there. I'll throw up a beam here and a beam here. Okay. And then we will finally get our giant stockpile down here. So we'll make this very high. Okay, so carcasses will not be down here. Waste will not be down here. Fodder will not be down here. Books will not be down here. Warfare will not be down here. Well, armor will have to be, actually. Well, no. I'll put them up there. And then materials. So No raw. I think, yeah, no raw materials. Manufactured. So, oop. None of the bread. Yeah, you know what? Manufactured can stay. That's fine. Those can stay. No fermenting ingredients. And in this main area, no. Well, let's just leave food. So, food, apparel, and then for seeds, no saplings. Medicine trophy structures, food, apparel, other materials. Okay, perfect. And then what we'll do is we'll do another default over here. We'll grow it to be, I guess, the whole thing. Or just maybe there. And this will be clear all. This will be warfare only. And this will be very high priority. Okay. That should work. And then what, I said no carcasses here, right? Okay, so then what we'll do is then up here in the butcher's area, that's what we'll do, is we'll have this be for carcasses that are going to be slaughtered. So clear all, this will only be for animal carcasses. High priority, expand, there. So that's what that'll be for. And you got the main hall, alright. And then up here, bookshelves for books. And we got the beds going in. Alright, and then the top floor. Okay. So this should work now. Should be a lot smoother. Alright, new season, summer. Excellent. Just building along there, getting those. I hope that's those beds. That's what he's building. I'm gardening, making it all haul into stockpile. Alright, prioritize construction. Oh, it's assigned to another person. Oh, okay, so I'm doing it right now. Alright, that's fair. Don't sow. Very high priority. Very high priority. Very high priority. Alright, we need to make sure we get plenty of berries so we can start fermenting. The biggest thing now is that needs to go away. We need to get everything inside now. Alright, so we got the beds. That's good. Beds are good. We got a deer carcass over here. Alright, good. He's grabbing that. Let's go ahead and grab some mushrooms. I'm wondering if I can set... Can I set mushrooms on here? No. Just barley. Okay, never mind. I was going to try and do the same trick that I did for the berries for the mushrooms, but I know mushrooms, once you pick them, then they're all over. Whereas the berries, once you pick them, the bushes still kind of remain. Right, excellent, clearing all that out. Bookcases still needing to be built. Looks like I am the cabbage master. so let's go ahead and throw down the gate here. And we'll throw down the wall there, there, and there. Alright, so that's going to zone this side off for our animals. So hopefully that'll work. The good thing is then with this small enough of a space, is when we hit certain animal levels, you know, I'm thinking maybe only hold like 3 at a time. Once we hit 4 or 5, stuff like that, we can start butchering them. But then we can keep milking them in the process. So that'll be nice. It'll be very nice. Alright. Ooh, interesting. A little crisscross action. Very cool. Did not realize that we could do this. Oh, autosave. Ooh, I can go sideways. Ooh, that looks cool. Yep, let's do that. Ooh, there we go. I'm pretty much just messing around right now, waiting for the end of the season. Yo, that looks cool. Ah. All right, there we go. Little log cabin feel. There we go. Getting those good vibes, those cozy vibes. All right. What about, oh, what about this? I'm gonna make it look like pillars. Round off one of the edges. Ooh, very nice. Give it a little side. Oh, there we go. Get a little side rounding. There we go. That looks fun. Right? That way it's curved in right here. Huh. That's fun. I did not realize that was like a thing. Ugh, damn it. The different layers is really just tripping me out right now. I guess I could do around the side, but no, I'll just leave it like that for now. Alright, so let's see. All the beds are good. Bookshelves are almost complete. So books will get moved there. I hope. Let's grab Naked Owl. Oh, get all those books up. Yep, there you go. Take them up to a shelf. Okay, there we go. So we got those. Books on a bookshelf. We got the main hall. Looking good. What's the temperature in here? 77. Beautiful. Alright, this is for carcasses. And then coming down. Fermenting. Okay, so the pile rots in 11 days. And that is because it is too warm. Why caramba? How warm is it in here? 50 degrees. So it's because it's greater than? I'm confused. So it says, okay, so it's 49 in here is what it says. But it says here that the pile will rot. It's good for fermenting, so we're in that good ferment zone of being 37 or more, but we're in the rot zone as well. Temperature decay speed. So we need to be under 37 or under 42. Yeah, the fermenting side of it, I'm still trying to figure all that out, honestly. Go ahead and expand this. Let's take up every last little spot. So this warfare is for armor only. And it is going to shrink by 4. Because then this is going to expand by 4. Okay. So there. Now we got our cellar. We got our ferment. I'm still trying to figure all that out. We got our kitchen. We got our hall. Animals are good in their pen. Here's what I'm going to do. Shrink it here. And I'll expand the zone like this. And have it just go all the way around. There. So that's all of our trash. All of our trash will be thrown out all the way around for the whole world to see. Alright, let's look at research. Ooh. Okay, so we need to make up stuff that we've lost. Alright, so we got... Alright, more rough wine. Which, I mean, honestly, it's keeping people alive. That's the best we can do right now. Alright, so the other thing I want to do... Ooh, new settler. Barking up the wrong tree. She was found faint and bleeding by the citizen of Barrenbeanshire. From the axe and shattered lumber, Johanna had clearly experienced a woodcutting mishap. Would you let them stay and heal? Sure! Let's bring everybody on board. Let's get this shit weird. Come on, let's get crazy, y'all. Alright, so now going up into the dorms. We need to add another bed. Can we, though? That is the question. And can I put one here? Will it allow it? Or do I need to go up to another floor? You know what? Let's see. Oh, is it because we're out of wood? Not enough allowed resources. Okay, so it's because we're just out of stuff. We got some hay here, right? Yeah, there's some hay. What is all of this? Barley in the wilds. Barley. We like barley. Actually, no. I want to harvest. Damn it. Alright, undo. Undo. I don't want to cut this stuff, I just want to harvest. Ooh, here's another little patch where we can do our trick. Let's go ahead and do this. Come on. There we go. So expand here, 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 here. Come on. Go very high, don't sow. Alright, so there. That's our little trick. It makes it to where they will prioritize going out there and picking those berries. That way I don't have to tell them every single fucking time. And they'll still do it. We'll still do it. Let's get some more variety. Alright, one thing we need to definitely get a lot of is hay. So let's find some grass. Any tall grass anywhere out here? Bueller, here. Alright, yep, there, we got lots there. Any out this way? One random one down there. One random one up here. Okay. So back at it. Speed things up again. Alright, so let's go schedule. Johanna, you're going to get on with everybody else. And let's look at what you can do. So we'll go here, here. Change those just like everybody. Okay, hunt. Ooh, marksman. Excellent. So she's going to make a great hunter. Construction is garbage. She doesn't do shit for plants. Not for animals. Can always make her a backup miner. Ditch me. Nothing for plants. Not for cooking, crafting. Smithing is... Okay, she can be a backup smith. Carpenter, 17. Alright, so she's going to be our primary carpenter. Tailoring is 16. Back up on that, and then research is 11, 15, and 12. Okay, so nope, she won't do any of that. Alright, so perfect. What does she have? She has a hatchet. Ah, yes, the hatchets that she supposedly hurt herself with. So let's go to manage. We will make her a range, no shield. Give her a cap, all apparel, all armor, and you are now on a meal plan. All right. Excellent. So we got the books going in here. Let's just check this out. The books pile decomposes in never, so that's what I like to see. I think pretty much as long as the books are stored inside out of the weather, they're good. So we got 5 seats for 5 people. It is 83 degrees in here. So we're heading into summer. So let's go ahead and drop the intensity on here. That way it doesn't get hot. We're going to need to up our meal plan. Now that there are 5 of us, we're going to up that to 20. Butcher forever. We don't have any carcasses. All right, fermenting. fermenting down here. We got 55. Okay. So we're fermenting as much as we can, but it looks like they're drinking just as fast as we're making. So that is a little disconcerting, but it's okay. We will deal. We will do our jobs. Alright, so I'm thinking this was a garbage idea. So when it comes to, I think there's apparels down here. So when it comes to warfare, I'll go ahead and add armor, and then we'll just expand the zone to be the whole thing. As there really wasn't any to begin with, I'm pretty sure because everybody's wearing it. And then out here, ooh, that reminds me, I need to double check something. So on this, I knew I forbid materials for raw. I forbid all raw materials. So that means that out here, it needs to be materials all raw. So sticks and wood will need to be stacked out here as well. And not enough beds. Yes, I understand this. Who is set for it? It's in the blueprint phase. Alright, so looking at something real quick. My marksman is 21. Hers is 25. And hers is 25. Okay, so I will drop the short bow. And she will need to equip it. Alright. So there, we'll get that. But the other thing... some of these camera angles, I swear, is we're going to need to put down a little stockpile right here. That is clear all. It is fodder only. There. So we have the trough, but then that way we're also storing in here, so that way just in case we can't get to whatever is needed, then we will have it. Settlers are losing blood. Why hasn't anyone... Okay. I'm going to solve this right now. I'm waking my ass up. And you are going to... Resources unavailable to deliver. Okay, say what now? Not enough resources. I need wood. Okay, do we not have wood? Alright, guess what, bro? You are waking your ass up to come cut down this birch tree. Who else has cut? Dafred. You too, my dude. Get out here. There, let's get that bed. I know, 2 o'clock in the morning, you're all butthurt. You're going to be cranky in the morning. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that. I'm more worried, honestly, about getting this bed so we can get this girl to friggin' late. Look at that. She's down, what, is that down in the cellar? Not acceptable. Come on. You guys are better than this. There, now she has a bed. Alright, much better. Looks like her and Goffred don't get along. Interesting. And it looks like we're getting lots of rough wine, so that's good. That keeps changing daily, which is excellent. Alright, bro, you need to get that stuff downstairs. Stat. And get this downstairs. We really need to just clear our area. One of the things I'm very OCD about is making sure that all of our stuff is stored properly. It's out and about. So go ahead and come and get this now. Come get all the seeds. I mean, you are the garden guy after all. Pick it all up. There you go. I'll take it down. There we go. Looking so much better. So much better already. Get that last one. That last piece of leather out of there. Alright. See, looking so much better. So much better. Now, wildlife. What else can we hunt? Let's hunt the deer. Yep, let's go for that hunt. Let's hunt it all. Oh, changed on us. So I got the 3. Let's go ahead and add the hare. Alright, so we got a lot of boar. A lot of boar and a lot of wolves. Now, I've learned from my previous playthroughs, those of you who watched Rise of the Dwarves, you'll know that I provoked a wolf and almost lost a settler because I was ill-prepared. What else we got? Oh, wood chairs. Not going to worry about that. They got their little wicker thingamabobs to sit on, so I think they'll be fine. Alright. Raw meat has rotted into rotten meat. So now let's check. Something I always like to do, keep up on, is let's check down here. So this thing, no, not you. This in the spare room. Down here it's still in the 50s, the 40s. So a lot of this stuff is still going to decompose and rot. Which is unfortunate. Because it is down here in this nice cool earth. It might be because it has this shaft that basically regulates everything up above. Who's exhausted? Cool beans. Why am I exhausted? Let's look. I am exhausted. Am I just old? What's happening? Not hungry. I'm exhausted, tired. I am just not getting enough sleep, apparently. Alright, so let's try the old man schedule for me, then. Shift that off a little bit. Alright, we got everybody asleep up in the tower. So far, I would call this challenge to be a success. Now, I know this is my 100 sub special. And I did take on the challenge of only building in 100 squares, so within that little 10 by 10. I dug out the moat to kind of mark it, and really kind of make combat a little bit easier. I guess if I really wanted to challenge myself, I could not have done that and forced myself to build a wall around the edge, eating up even more space. But I figured like that would just be a little too hard. Same with putting the waste out here, because that accumulates up, and then digging the graves as well. I felt like those were just things that kind of needed to be out here. But all in all, restricting everything to kind of this tower setup is extremely interesting. I'm having fun with this. Now, for those of you that aren't subscribed, I highly recommend that you subscribe, because for this 100 subscriber special, I am doing a merch giveaway. Merch that was back at the beginning of the video. Those beautiful Bears and Beans t-shirts. Oh, they're amazing. Super soft. They fit like a glove. Excellent. They're kind of on the athletic fit, but still very loose in the waist, which, you know, a bigger guy like me, I really appreciate. But yeah, I'm going to be giving one of those away to one of my YouTube subscribers. All you have to do is like and subscribe, and then comment in the video, just something fun, something, you know, interesting. But make sure you use the hashtag 100beans. That's going to be a big thing going forward. And then I will be announcing the winner of the merch giveaway on Friday during my live stream. So Friday, for the Friday free play, starting at 7 p.m., I will be doing my live stream. I will be streaming the game Stacklands, which is a fun card game. I've never played it before. I've seen a couple videos on it, but it just looks downright fun. Ooh, excessive heat warning. So time for everybody to get into your summer clothes. We're getting hot up in here. Winter clothes, drop that shit. Winter clothes, drop that shit. It is now the hot girl summer, or as I like to call it, the time for Naked Alfred. This is where he thrives. Look at him go. He's like, woohoo! He's so happy. So happy naked. Alright, so let's do one final tour. So we've got down on the bottom level, we built and supported a giant cellar with all of our weapons. So that's in the third basement. Above that, in the second basement, is our fermenting area. And then above that, in our first basement, is our butcher and our kitchen. On the ground floor is our great hall with our entertainment, as well as outdoor, having our cabbage field, and then our goats with our little set of defenses. So there's the defenses there, you see, a nice little archer perch. And then on the second floor, we have our library with all of our shelves, as well as our 2 religious icons, leading up to the third floor, which is our dormitory. And then I left it open up at the top. That way, as we progress, we would be able to build further up, add more levels to the tower. With the ultimate goal being that all of the workshops will go up there. So when we unlock tailoring and blacksmithing and stuff like that, they'll all get their own level. Another thing I thought about was maybe putting a post here at each of these corners and building up, and then using that whole floor area, the whole 10 by 10 at the top. The only downside about that is the new update added the fact that sunlight positioning and crop position now affects growth. So I'd want to make sure that these plants right here get plenty of rain and sun. So I wouldn't want anything to cover them. Which, one thing that does allow sunlight and rain to come through is the new graded flooring. So I could have made all of that graded, and you know, many things that I could have added and done over the time. But I think all in all, at least going forward, this was a fairly successful challenge. I know I kind of took you through the guided first steps, but I mean, this is the 100 sub special. You know, we're here just to show that, you know, we were able to make it through a whole season, a whole rotation. We defended a raid. We took on 2 new settlers. We got everything established. So going forward, it should be fairly easy. So I think this is a good as place as any to go ahead and call it for the special. Again, make sure that you are subscribed, as well as drop a like on the video and comment with the hashtag 100beans to be entered into a chance to win a beautiful Bears and Beans t-shirt, nice and soft. But as always, if you haven't Make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Bears and Beans Gaming. That's where I post all my latest updates as well as merch. If you would like to do your part and support the channel, you can also head over to Patreon at Bears and Beans. But as always, guys, gals, people in between, thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.